I think Colorado we're going to have the same goals where we're going to have to contain Montez. He can run. He's not running as much as he used to, but he can do that. He's always a threat to that. I played against Montez before and got gashed by him, and him running the ball. So we got to be disciplined on that. I think the run game, their outside, not just their outside fly sweep stuff that we've been seeing, but they run stretch on the edges, and they do a pretty good job pressing the edges. So we got to be firm on the edges with our defensive ends and our outside linebackers. I'm sure they're going to try and attack them that way. Shoots. They got a big old line, a little different built than Arizona. They're a little bit bigger, burly dudes that does a pretty decent job. Well, not decent job, does a good job in the run game. So like I said, different animal than Arizona, different style of play.
What's the challenge for you being down both the ends?
Shoots. I guess we keep hearing the word next man up, and that's the truth. Shoots. The good thing is that we got Caleb Tremblay, we got Connor Murphy, and then Nick Figueroa came along. He came in and had a really good game. He was productive. He knew what he was doing, and that paid off because we practiced him at the end in the spring, and so, right now there's a battle at that position on who's going to be our starter. Right now, Caleb's got the lead because he's got the most experience in playing rep-wise. I think Nick and Connor is pushing them, so we got good competition, and those are good football players now. So, I don't expect them to be a huge drop-off by any means. Like I said, those guys are good football players, so I expect them to know their alignments, their assignments, work the technique that we've been working, and we'll be fine.
Where's Caleb come along the most for you?
Pass rush-wise, he's very active in pass rush. He's very disruptive. He's been in our Greyhound package the last few weeks, and he's not getting the sacks, but he sure is causing a lot of stress on linemen because of his movement. He's an athletic dude. And we play him inside, and then when he plays outside, he's a really good pass rusher. So he's been disruptive off of the edge, flushing quarterbacks, getting them out. So we're pleased with that with Caleb.
What traits allow him to be an effective pass rusher?
Well, he's a strong physical dude. That's probably it. He's got a really good get off. I didn't recruit Caleb here, but just getting to work with him. I didn't get to work in the spring, but seeing his burst off the line of scrimmage is what makes him a really good pass rusher. And then, like I said, his strength. He's a speed to power guy. He's got good head movement. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. So, and he does a good job of setting it up. He's got good vision and see. He takes what's given, and so those are some of his traits.
Being down a couple guys, does that make you more inclined to maybe go more with a 1D end and have the outside linebacker out there, that package? That would be something that you would resort to, but I think the second half of the season, well, I don't want to say the whole second half, but right now we're facing offenses that we would be in that package anyway. We wouldn't have the two defensive ends. So even if I had Christian and Drake, it would be a rotation between those two guys with our outside linebackers because of the offenses we're seeing right now. What's the hope with Christian at this point, just the long-term rest of the season?
I don't know. It's right now it's day by day. He's working really, really hard to get back. I can't wait to get him back. I miss him being out here. I'm not gonna lie, having him not out here, he is a leader, and you miss that leadership qualities out of him. But again, I think we got a tight enough group, and like I said, I think we got enough talent. I know we got enough talent to where these guys can step up and fill the shoes with no issue.
Can you play them both if you move Drake inside, or does Drake not play? Christian and Drake not play together?
Say that one more time.
Can you play Drake inside?
Yeah, I could, especially in our pass rush back, our third down packages. That was our plan, I think. But I don't know if you guys got to see Drake this game in third down, because he was playing inside. He was playing inside. Yeah, that is a possibility in certain packages. I think in our normal packages, you gotta have Jay, you gotta have Martin, you gotta have P in there. So, but we will find a way to get Drake Jackson on the field when he's back and healthy. So, we'll see how long that takes.
What was the process in determining to shut down Christian for a little bit and get that ankle some more rest?
Kind of the way he's playing right now. He's not playing like how he should be, like we know he's capable of playing. I've said this before about Christian. I really appreciate his toughness, his mental toughness. Coming out there, it's his senior year. He's a captain. I got to give him credit for that, but at the same time, I was doing him a disservice, and I was also doing the team a disservice by getting him out there. And I think we both agreed, myself, him, Coach Helton, that it would be best for all of us that he gets that ankle to where he needs to be. And Christian understood that. And, it took us all to come together to get that agreement, because like I said, you had to pull him off the field. Mm-hmm. He wasn't going to come off the field. But I think it was a smart choice for him and us.
I was talking to a couple of guys that watch a lot of film of you guys, and they pointed out that maybe Jay Tufele's not a guy that's getting enough recognition this year.
Well, I think Jay's come along after the break. Jay's a tough dude now. He played with a major cut in his hand, and he had a bad bone bruise on his hand, on both hands. So if you watch Jay carefully, he was playing with a left hand and the screws of his helmet to take on blocks. And that 1 week of rest just let that hand heal. And so now he's playing like how he should be. Even in Notre Dame, he was a different Jay Tufele. He wasn't the one that played in the first half of the season. He got cut in Fresno, and then he got hurt in Stanford, and then he was kind of limited. But then just that 1 week off made a difference. So, and Jay's playing well. You see him in pass rush. He's been very active. He's in the backfield. That's a credit to Jay, man. The carryover from drill work to teamwork and practice to game has been awesome with Jay, and it's showing this year. I don't know. I see him in the backfield. He's chasing people around. He's got to finish a little bit better, but he's flushing. He's flushing guys to our outside guys and whatnot. So far, so good with Jay. He's healthy. He's good to go. So he's doing his job inside.
You guys look like they stayed in lanes and contained and did all the things you've been talking to them about.
And we've been working on it, and we're overemphasizing it. We worked on it in practice this last week, and it showed up. There's a few things that we've did. Again, we've been trying to do different things, and we've been working with these mobile quarterbacks, and somehow, some way, we got it done. They were converting rushes, they were staying in lanes, they were coming back, and again, we spent time with that and tackling this week. Took a lot of chunk of our individual time of really emphasizing that with the guys, and we did it again, even on a short week. We did it the last couple of days. At least I know I did with my guys, because again, Montez he's a mobile quarterback with a big arm. So it's a point of emphasis again. It is a concern, but again, if the carryover from the practice field to games show up, we'll be fine.